And Guzman will take the at-bat, and he's an interesting story.
He's got some power as he sends this ball out to right center field, and Guzman gives the Rangers their first run here in the second inning.
The Rangers didn't know if he was going to be able to play first base every day, and they still don't. He's the best option defensively, but he went down in winter ball and had an exceedingly good winter ball in the Dominican. And he changed his stroke. It's shorter than it was. Last year was a disappointing year for him, so much so that they were looking for other people to put there. Well, he's in a battle. He knows that, and this is a good way for him to start this spring. If David Dahl stays healthy, he is a force.
Yes, he is. Gallo takes a rip at this ball. It's deep to right field, and that is what Joey Gallo can provide the Texas Rangers. It is up, and it is out of here. And it's a 3-2 score in this abbreviated game in more ways than one.
Well, he gives you an idea just how strong he is, because he reached out, didn't get all of that, but certainly got enough to take it into the bullpen and out. He's just a huge factor on this team. He reaches out. He actually catches it off the end of the bat.
Yep.
It's an off-speed pitch. He doesn't get much of it.
Iglesias will top out around 99 miles per hour. And the Angels really excited to have him as their closer. Here's a fly ball lifted into left field. That one's carrying pretty well out there in left field, and that one is gone. And opposite field homer by Steele Walker against Iglesias, the first batter he faces this spring, and it's 1-0 Texas.
Ruge was 1 for 2 in the ball game yesterday with those 2 runs batted in. Here he drives one to deep left. Rex is going back, checking the fence. He looks up, and it's just over the fence and into the Dodgers bullpen. A line drive opposite field home run for Rougned Odor. His first blast of the spring, and the Rangers are up 3-0.
You know, whereas Joey Gallo the last few years has not put on a show in Cactus League play, this is nothing new for Ruge. The 2 months, it seems like, where he's at his best, March and July. The Rangers...
.00 ERA. Next offer of the way, swinging a fly ball into the gap, deep left center field. Going back is Rodriguez and Trammell. Trammell to the wall, looks up, and it's gone. Goodbye baseball. The home run by Jason Martin the other way. For the Rangers, their 3rd home run of the afternoon. And the Rangers now lead by a score of 7-4.
Hit well to right center field. Is this one coming back? Dubon gone. The Giants were a pitch away from getting out of the inning by only allowing 2 runs, but this is a grand slam.
Ballpark has always been live to the right side. But even on a cold night, you have to tip your cap to this one. That's a great, great approach.
Light certainly taking full effect now as Davis hits one high into the air. Deep left center field. Winker and Senzel going back. And at the wall, Senzel leaps, can't get it. It's onto the berm. Home run, Chris Davis. Well, you know what? That one counts. His first official Cactus League home run in a Texas Rangers uniform, and he puts the home team on the board here at 4-1.
I mean, it's nice to finally see him do it for the good guys. We've seen him do it for the bad guys for so many years.
With the longer history, Apostle with a high line drive that'll go opposite field home run. Second one the Rangers have gotten today.
these veterans that come over, and the Dodgers have done a nice job fixing.
My head hurt.
They're watching and not really having the deep down measurements from a guy.
Hicks, his second at bat of the afternoon. It's in the air. Carrying pretty deep, however. Back to the wall. It's gone. And a ninth inning solo home run for John Hicks makes it 7-2. All right.
So that one, to me, looked like it had a chance to be a home run off the bat. I don't know if he got much help, and it barely got out of here. But John Hicks drives this ball to right center. This was a pretty good looking swing. You see breaking ball just hung up in the zone. Does a nice job of not pulling off of it. Some good carry. Big strong man there driving that ball out to right center. I mean, you see the distance. Even though the ball carries in Arizona, it's part of having some of these bigger fields. 380 in the right field gap. Doing it before spring training started, and what a disaster that was.
Garcia launches one out towards center. It's gone. So Adolis Garcia with the solo home run, and it's 5-1.
Did I say Guzman? I meant Garcia as my DH for the Rangers on opening day. Well, good job by him, right? Taking advantage of the opportunity. He goes in to pinch run for Chris Davis, who left this game in the first inning trying to beat out a bunt base hit, which he did. And we know this about Garcia. He has got some tremendous raw power. A little more of that consistency is what the Rangers would like to see in those at-bats. But
manager extra flexibility. There's a fly ball center field. It's deep. Dyson is back. He's all the way back. He turns, and it's up onto the grass. So David Dahl goes to straightaway center field, driving in Taveras and Kiner Falefa in front of him. And Texas has a 4-run bottom of the second inning, and they lead 5-1 after getting a run in the first.
They're only 3 runs in and 2 outs, and this one in the air out to left field, hit pretty well, and up in the wind like that, it is gone. Gallo with a 3-run shot, and he doubles the output in the inning. It's now 6-0.
we use a lot of cliches in our game, and one of the ones that we use toward the end of spring training is that you just want to see guys healthy and feeling good. And here's a good example of what you want to see from Joey Gallo toward the end of spring training. Not just the fact that it was a home run, but that he hit this ball the other way and took it for a ride. It's 350 down the line. This is a big ballpark. So to show that kind of power to the opposite field tells you that Joey Gallo's swing is probably right where you'd want it to be this time of year.
Pain in the rear end for pitchers, and Woody and the hitting coaches love seeing that.
Well, this one sent deep into that right field corner. Gone right off the top of the fence. Now fell behind 0-2. Fouled off a couple of heaters at 98 and 97 miles per hour. And indeed, that plate coverage, a little pop, shows up here in the 8th inning with a solo shot for Ibanez.
And opposite field power as well, which makes this so impressive. That's not where you want to throw that pitch 0-2, especially after what you saw in the foul balls prior to that. Andy Ibanez continues to impress.